Welcome, Scorpio, to 12th House Tarot. My name is Mouse. I am your host, and this is a reading for Scorpio, wherever Scorpio is in your chart. A general reading for the week of June 3rd to June 9th, 2024. How are you? What is going on, my friends? What is new? What was last week's reading entitled Have a Better Outcome by Leaving the Dead Weight Behind? Whoa, Scorpio. Did you clean house? Did you clear all that energy? What'd you do? I hope so. I hope so. You know, all too often, I know that we just knowingly or unknowingly bring that extra luggage around with us. And then we wonder, why am I acting this way? And it's like, oh, because I have this luggage, which is a trigger, which I didn't heal. And so now I get to share it with my new person or my new employer. We don't need to do that, friends. It's called evolution. We need to evolve out of these triggers, out of this conditioning as we grow and change and morph as adults, so we can make different decisions. Whatever your mom did to you when you were 6, she's not there doing it to you when you're 36. So, you know, let's get a move on. Giddy up, right? Said with love and compassion. Said with love and compassion. Scorpio. We do a past, present, and future spread and see what's going on for the week of June 3rd to the 9th, 2024. Whoa. Interesting. They have a vibe when sorry, my little Band-Aid's falling off. Gross. They have a vibe when I cut them. It's just really interesting. We just pull from the top. Let's see what the first card is for you in the past position. Is the Page of Cups. The pages represent to me like a new beginning, a new phase of your beingness. And with the cups, we are looking at opportunities and good fortune. So maybe this is the time is ripe for you, Scorpio. The time is ripe to get going. Because here we go with the Temperance then in the current situation, current position that is. And they're simply alchemizing and creating whatever it is that they want to create. And if you are of the artistic persuasion, get pen to paper, get the paints out, get the poetry out, get the old typewriter out, the music, whatever it is that you're doing, get going with it. Carve out a space in your life to do that, yeah? All right, let's see what our future, oh my goodness, the future holds the Magician. So you're alchemizing creating whatever it is that you want here, friends. This is a whole new world for you, Scorpio. I am excited for you. You might not hear it in my voice. It's on the inside where it counts. I'm excited for you. You get to have your druthers here. You get to manifest anything that you want. Is how I'm feeling into this reading. All right, let's pull our 3 clarifiers for the Page of Cups. Excuse my reach. So we're making choice points with the 2 of Pentacles. This is a choice. You get to make a change. And I often reference the ships in the back that they're out to sail. They're sailing. So I am in the middle of a yawn. Oh my God, every time I do these readings, I yawn, and I don't know what that's about, but hopefully that'll stop with time. The ships are on a current, so perhaps not going with the flow, but going with the path of least resistance for you when you're making this decision. Because we have the 4 of Cups with this as well. And so the 4 of Cups can just be you reminiscing about something from the past and being sad about these 3 cups. And the truth is, the universe is always providing for you. So let's keep that in mind and remember that we wouldn't be where we are now if it wasn't for the things that happened and the choices that we made then. So with this choice point, that's perfect. Perfect. I just got sparked with inspiration. If we have a choice point, please reflect on past choices then and see if what you're doing is a pattern. Are you repeating a pattern similar to something that was unpleasant? And or are you getting a do-over and there's something similar coming up and you're like, yes, I'm going to choose different now. That's an awesome place to be, Scorpio. And then we have, okay, then we have the Six of Swords after that. So moving on to calmer shores. So a choice is being made, my friends. So let me give you the warning now. A choice is being made. Even if you don't make a choice, that is a choice. Now heed this warning. If you are not making the decision for you, the universe will. So if you're sitting here crying that you don't like your job, but you're not willing to let it go yet, the universe will take it away from you. So heads up on that. So you want to be prepared. So however that looks for you, whether it's I'm going to give notice, mid-month, let's work on the resume right now. Carve that time out. I'm telling you what, as someone who's a procrastinator and will wait till the last minute, if you could just put 40 minutes aside each night to work on your resume or clean out your desk or whatever needs to happen to get this energy moving, excuse me, and it could be just cleaning your house, doing the dishes, doing the laundry, because energy needs to move. For new energy to come in, old energy needs to move. So sometimes doing those mundane things around your house is exactly what needs to happen. Okay? So giving notice at the job is the example that I'm leading with. And if you're giving notice, then work on the resume. Let those that are closest to you know what's happening. Take only that which you need. Practice do a cord cutting meditation, because we're not going to bring the old stuff with us. Write out the things that you want to experience in your new position. You don't have to write out what job it is. You just have to write out what the experience is, okay, and how it's different than this current situation, because you are moving to different places. You're leaving this situation. And because we're going right here in the temperance, that's why I'm sitting here with this magical idea of you get to create and co-create what it is that you want between the temperance and the magician. Giddy up, let's go. Ooh, our second page, we have the Page of Pentacles. And then they're about prosperity and learning. They're figuring out this material world. Feels congruent. And here we are with the 8. Okay, listen, y'all. I shuffle these cards. I shuffle. But if you have Cancer in your house anywhere, your sun or your moon, and you're cross-watching or whatever it is, they've had a few of these cards. So that message might be for you as well. But here we go. We are in our alchemizing state with the temperance. We are learning new things. We are honing in on our craft here with the 8 of Pentacles. And we have the King of Wands to support this as well. So this is all about your success in your enterprise, whatever it is that you are moving forward to do on this new land, in this new territory. You're going to be successful. It's important to know that each one of these rows feeds into the next. So depending on what you do in this middle row will determine this magician is a potential outcome. If you are making, quote, right choices for yourself, this is the potential outcome. This does not need to be the outcome. It might not be if you sit on your hands and let the universe just willy-nilly do what needs to be doing. I feel like I need to light some sage over that right now for some reason. So here we go. Let's see what these cards have to say for you. We have the Emperor with the Magician. So 2 major arcanas. And the Emperor is about dominance. It's about ruling the kingdom. So you are large and in charge here, Scorpio. Stay in that energy. Stay in this know-how and this knowledge of whatever it is that you're choosing to do here. This is interesting. This is so similar to Cancer's reading. And maybe it's just the water signs that have this energy coming through for them. I mean, you got the little salamander here, whatever that means. I feel like that means water. But there's this congruency from each row into your next leveling up. And then we have victory with the Six of Wands. So you're being victorious. You're coming out on top. You're justice. You're ruling the roost here, kids. This is truth. This is balance. She is, like, with all this energy, the know-how, the knowledge, the magician, the justice, you are getting your comeuppance. You are getting your major do-over. You are getting the opportunity to, I'm going to say, strike while the iron's hot kind of thing. There's an opportunity here for you, Scorpio, that I feel if you're not jumping on this, you're going to miss out. You're going to miss out. Okay. I'm going to give you the same advice I just gave Cancer, which was this. As your week progresses, get a notebook and write down all the idiosyncrasies, all the happenstances, the people that you meet, where you meet them, how you met them, who you have in common. Write those. I heard this song today and this lyric stuck in my head, whatever it might be, and let that, because the universe is giving you signs and signals. A lot of times we just are oblivious to them. But if we're consciously writing them down, A, as they happen, B, in reflection from the day, then we can probably see a pattern or see the messages percolating. And that's going to allow you to be more succinct with your intuition and getting the information that you need to move forward. Let's see what we got on the bottom of the card here. Well, we have the Five of Wands on the bottom. Now, this can be a conflict. This can be some turmoil. But this can also be just keeping back the naysayers. Let's say that. Because that's where I feel the energy. If there are people in your life, and I will say this over and over again, however this shows up, who cannot celebrate your victories and support you and your evolution, do not include them in your journey. Do not include them in your dream. You can keep them at a distance. They don't get to know the nuances and the insight and the excitement, because if they're going to rain on your parade every time, they're going to want to keep you from growing, and they want you to play small and be little and put your light under a bushel. Do not do that, okay? Please don't do that. For your own sanity and for the salvation of the world, please shine your light, Scorpio. Oh, all right. That's all the news that's fit to print right now, my friends. So consider liking and subscribing. I would love to hear how it's going for you. Please leave a like, a comment, a share. Oh my God, excuse me. All right, I just had a coughing fit. A like, a share, a comment, subscribe, and I will see you next week. Until then, meditate and hydrate.